Today we're going to talk about real life versus online trends. I did one of these the last time I was pregnant. Just like last time, I recruited my best friend Izzy for her opinion. She lives in downtown Detroit. I live in the suburbs outside, and I'm telling you, people only wear leggings and hoodies here, which is totally fine. People tend to dress a little bit more trendy in the city, and I like to see how different it is from what I think people dress like. I really don't follow any Detroit influencers, so I never really see that. I feel like normal people just don't post on Instagram enough like influencers do to get an idea of what, people are wearing. So this is just like a fun video to talk about the differences of what she sees in real life and what I see online and what I kind of deem as a trend and what she deems as like a real life trend. That's all. Before we get into this video though, I want to say thank you so much to Heffing for sponsoring this video. I'm wearing their jewelry today. I feel so pretty in it, and we'll talk about them in a little bit. Okay, so Izzy just pulled through and sent a list of what she sees, and I'm gonna go through what I see in conjunction to that. So let's do it. The first thing she said was for like going out occasions, and that's a tiny shorts with a little top, like a tank top or a tube top. This actually surprises me so much because I feel like the micro shorts were really trendy and still are trendy. People wear them, but they felt like, to me at least, and maybe I'm just being old or something, like I wouldn't actually wear them in real life or in public that often. But honestly, I want like pictures, but I know she's like looking at real people and like people she follows on Instagram, like her friends. So I will not ask her for photos and put those people on blast. I think wearing it with like a little top, like a tank top or tube top though, I would not deem as a trend. To me, it's like I would think of the micro short trend with like a Chloe inspired or like a Chloe chiffon top, more in like a boho way. I feel like, yes, I've seen like a tube top and a mini short, but I just don't think of it as a trend as much as like festival wear. So that surprised me. Okay, the next thing she said for going out wear, leather moto boots. Yes, we've deemed this as a trend honestly years ago. So I love that people are still wearing them. What do I think the current trend of leather moto boots are? Still leather moto boots. I think they're still trendy. I think like high fashion still wears them and utilizes them. Just because they're an older trend doesn't mean they're out. Before we get into the rest of this video, I wanted to say thank you so much to Heffing for sponsoring. Heffing Jewelry is a designer-led brand known for its craftsmanship and fashionable expression. It's inspired by everyday beauty, creating timeless, meaningful pieces. These pieces are so unique, truly nothing I've seen before, but they still feel wearable. Going off the pieces I'm wearing right now, I have the butter bun earrings in. Like, how cute is that? It's literally a bun-inspired design, the sculpture form inspired by the golden crust of a freshly baked bun. There's a smooth and sparkling contrast. These are perfect for everyday styling, but also can be dressed up. They literally sparkle and just like enhance any look, in my opinion. And then also all the backings on these earrings are this like silicone chunky clasp. And I don't know why all earrings don't have that. Next, I have the bun chain necklace on, again with the playful bun shaped charms. I love how they have this like sculptural look. This is perfect for layering or just as is for everyday wear. Also from the collection, I have on the butter bun ring with the same bun inspired design as the earrings. Right now it only fits on my ring finger, but I'm like, this would be so cute as an everyday like big chunky engagement ring. When I'm not pregnant, I'll probably wear it on a different finger. It's so smooth and comfortable and like perfect for stacking. And then also on the Tea Time collection, I have on this like fusilli ring. These are so cool. It's inspired by fusilli pasta, like the spiral pasta. I don't know who wouldn't want to wear rings inspired by food, but I think it's so cute. This is also from the Tea Time collection. It's the fusilli necklace, like same inspired design as the ring and just so cute. It's almost like a bangle, but for your neck. Then I have a butter bun necklace that matches the earrings. So pretty, and the ring if you wanted to wear like a full set. I like to mix and match. This is such a pretty necklace. Then I also have the fusilli bangle. It's just so cute. I've never seen anything like it. And then also, last but not least, with those amazing earring clasps, the fusilli hoops. I love that they're just like a subtle hint of what they're inspired by. It's very much, I love just like the natural design of all of it. It's so beautiful. If you guys want to check out Heffing, make sure to use the link in the description box. All the pieces I talked about link there as well. Thank you again for sponsoring this video. Let's get into the rest of it. Lots of the famous brown leather collared bomber. The way I don't even know what this is so funny to me. It really shows that whether it's on TikTok or Instagram Reels or whatever, like we're all being fed such such different content. I remember one time I really noticed this when somebody was talking about like the viral TikTok brush, and I had no idea what they were talking about. And at this point I was on TikTok. So her saying the famous brown leather collared bomber, I have no idea. I will ask for a photo of that because I don't know what that is. It's so funny. Like, I felt like leather bombers were kind of on the out. We're gearing more towards like a fitted leather jacket, whether that's the moto jacket or a fitted leather blazer. This surprises me. Also, I feel like brown leather, like a distressed brown leather is definitely like being more trendy, but again, more fitted in like a moto style. Cute, bold glasses or sunglasses, lots of small oval lenses. Definitely, I feel like sunglasses are such a fun way to spice up an outfit. And I think with fast fashion, and this is gonna sound bad, but like sometimes we're overpowered by all the choices. And I talk about that a lot, and adding an accessory into your closet or your wardrobe is a lot easier. And especially when you can get a pair of sunglasses for like $5 to $10. Am I saying is that what you should do? No. When you want to wear something like bold or unique or switch up your style, doing it with sunglasses or glasses is so easy. The little small oval lens glasses, like Miu Miu glasses. I don't know if she's talking about sunglasses or real glasses, but definitely. Oh my god, I'm getting lightheaded. Okay, then she said fun hats, a lot of fur hats. So fun. I did not think people were actually wearing fur hats in public because again, what I see day to day is leggings and athleisure, but it's cute to know that people in the city are having fun with their hats. Fur hats are definitely so trendy right now, and I love that. And so tight flare bootcut jeans and a tight top or a denim set. This is so funny to me again. Sometimes I feel like the trends we see online aren't always most flattering or like figure flattering, like make you feel your best, kooky, and that's because high fashion, you know, high fashion most of the time is on just insanely tall, skinny people. So they wear anything, and it's not to like make their body look the best. Their body's already the standard. But I feel like when you move to like real people trends, it is things that make you feel confident, more figure flattering, whatever. So I feel like people are loving like flare and bootcut jeans because they give this hourglass effect, even if you don't necessarily have that. And with a tight top, again, it's like making your body more so the outfit. This makes sense for going out as well. The denim set is funny. It just feels random. Like, I love denim on denim, but I like it in so much more of a vintage way that, I mean, I have a denim set. I definitely do. But it's just not what I'm imagining their denim set is like. But I feel like in the fashion world and online, like, we do see a bit of bootcut and flare jeans, but not as much as people pushing for like the skinny jean as the new jean. But now I think after Carole & Bessette has been so trendy, we're going to be seeing like straight leg Levi's jeans as the number one. Furs in the winter, love it. I hope they're thrifted. Otherwise, you're just wearing a bunch of plastic. Fun kitten heels, love. I'm so happy that we're out of the age demographic where people wear sneakers out, because I would always feel silly wearing my kitten heels and then everyone around me is wearing sneakers. But we're finally like out of that age group, or more people are just wearing kitten heels. Kitten heels are still so trendy. But again, I think online we're seeing so much more of a crazy high heel and like wedges. Okay, then she said basic, which is funny because she did two separate categories, basic and casual. Basic is a black top with denim. You can't go wrong. It's been our staple since college. Do I think a black top with denim is trending in the online world? Absolutely not, but I don't even know what the equivalent of that would be. Next is an all black outfit. I feel like this is trending for me in the summertime, wearing an all black outfit. And it is kind of trending online, just thinking of like the little capri and black mock neck top that a lot of people wore like the past 2 or 3 summers with a pair of ballet flats. I love that look. But I think she's talking more about winter probably. And then lots of sets. I am so into a set right now. I'm into like a vintage high-waisted bra set. What would that, like 70s, like almost impractical. Like that's what I want, and that's what I want to be wearing all summer. I'm curious what kind of set she's talking about. Okay, next is casual. She said denim on denim. Again, so funny. Like, I never see denim on denim here. It's one of my go-tos. I wear it seriously all the time, but love it. I think denim on denim, I wouldn't consider it a trend. I just kind of consider it as like a basic. Cute. I love that people are experimenting with that and not afraid of a Canadian tuxedo anymore. I remember like in high school, it was like a fashion faux pas if you wore leather or a denim jacket with some jeans. Actually said wide leg or loose above the ankle length denim in fun textures and colors. I've never seen that. I don't even know what she's talking about. I'll have to ask. To me, I just immediately think like a jort. Classic silhouette denim. Always in, I guess, depending on what you call classic, but I think she's saying like a straight leg. Vintage Western. What is with downtown Detroit wearing all this like Western wear and denim on denim, and it's so funny. Like, does she mean cowboy boots? I have no idea. Fun skirt or pants with a plain top. Always love that. Such a go-to, such an easy outfit, especially for the summertime. What I think would be the trending version of that now is wearing a fun top with the fun pants and kind of like overdoing it. I think that's a lot more in, or even like a graphic tee with fun pants or a fun skirt. Think more like Devin Lee. Fun sneakers. Yes, I think I've talked about it 1,000,000,001 times that we're out of the white sneaker trend, and we like colors, we like different silhouettes, mostly just colors, no white. Even black is better than white. So I agree with this one. That's what I see online. Blundstones, so random. Like those boots. I used to have a pair actually, but they got too small after 2 pregnancies. These are like a camping shoe to me. They're not like a casual wear, but again, I just don't think they're my style in that sense. Feels very random, especially for in the city. I'm such a like believer about wearing things that make sense for your... Next thing is a bigger, looser silhouette. Love it. I always talk about that we're not afraid to like lose our figure. I think that people still draw the line though in real life of like, I'm either wearing something super baggy and not figure flattering, or I'm gonna wear something super figure flattering. And mixing the two is hard. It's like, I'm either gonna look hot or I'm gonna look cool. She said, remember, I don't go anywhere these days though. So my opinion is based on people from Insta and the few times I've been out in the past 6 months. And then she said, OMG, I forgot, lots of fun coats in fun textures like leather trenches, classic trenches, vintage bombers, fun puffers. Literally, again, such a good one for living in Michigan. I think that we have to be wearing fun coats, or like our coats are just, or our outfits are just boring, because that's all you see, especially walking around in a city, like place to place. Normally all you see is a coat. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what trends you see out and about in real life that are maybe different or the same as online trends, and let me know like what cities you guys are close to, or if you're in the suburbs or something. I'm so curious, because I do think fashion is a lot more regional than we think. I think that with like online and social media, we all think everybody dresses the same no matter where you live, but it's always proves to be wrong, like when you look at what people actually wear, not what influencers posting on social media and stuff. Check out Hafeng, and you can shop all the pieces I'm wearing in the description box. I love you guys absolutely most. I'll see you in a few days. Bye.